spaceship. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful Android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if she a terminator, then I'ma have to terminate her. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Yeah. I'm with my dogs in my solitude. Watch my family grow from 4 to a multitude. Been living it below sea level, finna rise to another altitude. Been searching, seeking knowledge, but all the time I had the aptitude. I flipped my mindset to the switch to say I will not lose. Mama said them sticks and stones won't break my bones, I never bruise. Whenever it come to trouble, when the girls pull a tongue, we always cruise. I heard other dog owners get it out for me, but it ain't no news. I got 4 in the dough in Memphis so they can get the blues. If you need a few clues, they'll blow off your under rules. Send your compliment to the new girls I got coming through. Send your compliments to the new girls I got coming through. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful Android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if she a terminator, then I'ma have to terminate her. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. Yeah. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Jada King Hefner and the beautiful Cali Sun. We got my girl, Hema Wildray in the background, and we're happy to be back. Happy to be back, man, for another show. And the title of this episode is Dun 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 Dun, the competition round 4. The competition round 4. And I always have in the description of this video, if you know, you know basically what this competition is. It's really a great competition, honestly. It's really a great competition. It's just representative of although the companion dog life is an amazing life. It's just like anything else in the world. You got pros and you got cons. And with the companion dog life, there's very few cons, to be quite honest with you. But the nature of this competition just sort of represents one thing that may really be like lacking in the companion dog department. And that's just the sense, man, the smells, the beauty of a human woman. Now, that's when they're clean and well taken care of course. And I'm not just talking about their private reasons, just, all type of scents on a woman can be intoxicating when they're taking care of their bodies and things of that nature. So, like I've always told all the women in this competition, if you hear their names, I would love for you to go hit subscribe on their channels. Go check them out for yourselves. And, just give them, a little pat on the back for even, making it to the competition, because some may view the competition as hey, this ain't good. No. If you're in this competition, you super fine, you super sexy. You've been voted in this competition more than likely. I've only had like 1 or 2 girls that weren't voted in by other people. But it's really a badge of honor, because at the end of the day, even though we've had a couple of losers that haven't had great commentary, it's still really a badge of honor to be in the competition, because this isn't a competition to try to tear anybody down. It's honestly for us, mainly for the men, and if any women are interested too, but it's mainly for us men uh, to satisfy our curiosities, basically. And I'm going to get right into it. Believe me, this is not going to be a very long one, but I'm gonna get right into it. But it satisfies our curiosity from this standpoint. Most of the time, if you've had experience with a woman, you know your ways around the vagina and things of that nature, you're gonna think like this. Now, if you have no experience, you may not even know to think like this. But a man that has experience, man, I can't lie. You might see a woman looking fine, sexy, walking, talking, and all this stuff. But at some point, if you have experience with women, you're gonna know what to look for. So you're gonna be thinking like, what that thing smelling like? Is it fresh, nice? You know what I'm saying? Because that humans eat with their noses, basically. How things smell. It's how we react to things. So, if it's a great smell, which it can be an amazing smell, in that case, it can be very intoxicating. So, when you see a fine woman, you always want to imagine that, hopefully she's taking care of that thing. So, this competition actually exists for. And in the world, it's so funny because in the world, these women, uh, in most cases, a lot of women we won't ever know, nobody. Like, I don't care how attractive you are as a man, everybody's not going to be attracted to you. How attractive you are as a woman, everybody's not going to be attracted to you. So none of us can get everybody. So with all that said, though, us men, we come across these women all the time, right? In our lives at some point where it could be an ex-girlfriend, it could be a girl you're just trying to get with or whatever. The ex-girlfriend can deny you from getting vagina. She can be like, you ain't finna get no more of this. Or you can meet a new girl who is just unwilling to, ever break that. Nah, we ain't gonna, I ain't gonna never, and they never give it to you, right? And so years and years ago past or whatever, and and a lot of times these girls, once they done got beat up a little bit and ran through about 30 or 40 more guys, they may not even realize it, but after they're beat up, then they want to try to come back and be like, hey, you want some of this now? And you be like, hey, no, I don't. I wanted it when you was fresh, when you was good, when you was fine. No, I don't want it now. Don't. I don't want it now. So I'm really telling you that whole story to basically say how, it's some of these women that, may be like the latter, like not like the girlfriend, like just girls you may never even get a chance to sleep with, but you may always be curious about, man, I wonder what that thing was smelling like or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Well, a lot of you guys have crushes and you like all these YouTube girls and things of that nature. So this competition gives you a chance to imagine, man, I wonder what it would be. So with all that said, I'm finna get right into it. So we have I can't get right into it yet. First of all, I got to start my stream off like I always do. God bless everybody that's watching, no matter what time zone you in, morning, noon, and night, wherever part of the world you in. God bless you. We thank you for tuning in, whether you're looking live now or you're tuning in later. So we want to thank everybody for doing that. Hit the like, share, subscribe, do all those great things, man, that help the channel grow. But with all that said, and we want to send God's blessings over your life. Whatever you're wishing for or hoping for, whether there's finances, relationships, health, promotion, whatever it is, we pray that you got it. So with all that said, we're going to jump right into the competition. And in my first round, it's sort of funny. I actually have two friends. Going up against each other. I think they're friends because I've seen them on live streams together and things of that nature. And that first round is going to be the beautiful, also beautiful Irene, better known as Rainy Draws, going against the beautiful Alice Sanguise. Now in the second round, I'm going to have the beautiful Krista Nova going against the mysterious Sheila Aliens.
So that's how it's going to pan out. So I'm going to be honest, guys. Like, I'm just like everybody else. I got a life and I'm super duper busy, just like y'all. So I don't make it a habit of trying to stalk these girls and like be looking at 20, trying to see everything about them. That's really not how this competition goes. It really goes like I might do a light check and do a little bit of research and just look at you lightly. Really, I don't have time to be looking at people 24/7. That's not what this is about. This is about me just sort of getting a glance at you and saying, okay, this is what I think. And man, with this, I just say this. As far as Rennie goes, she's a very beautiful girl. She's she's of the what some people would like to call the Asian persuasion, so to speak, and has a very robust personality. I've seen several streams that she's been on. Uh, Amazing lips, amazing smile. Everything about her physically looks beautiful to me. Uh, And I have got a chance to sort of see a couple of shots of her actually standing up, so I sort of know what her body looks like. So, uh, you know, I'm really impressed from what I see with that and her personality and things of that nature. So that's just something I see about the beautiful Rennie Draws first. But let me go on to the beautiful. I think she's put it before, Lady Ali Sanguise. Let me show you these girls right quick. It's gonna be really quick because I'm not gonna show much of this at all. But I just want to show you who we're looking at. Okay, so these are both of the girls. Now, right here is the beautiful Allie, and over here, she may not love me having her with these ears on. Is the beautiful Rennie Draws. And I got a lot more to say about her name. Definitely, I got a lot more to say about her name. But here's the beautiful Ali Sanguise. Now, let me tell you something. This is the most you're going to see of this girl. And that's the biggest problem with this particular competition. This is the most you're going to see of her. I truly believe that she's, after looking at all her videos and things of that nature, just going through them, seeing that it's really no signs of her physical presence whatsoever, other than on a live stream, you may see her face like this or something. But I'm gonna be honest. As a man, that's already a red flag. When a girl never shows herself ever, this is a woman we're talking about. I don't care really what a woman looks like. She's going to be showing herself in some form of fashion. Not even showing her body off. But just showing herself at some point. And I'm like, this girl never shows herself. I said, no, something's not right here. Meaning that it's not. What's not right is she is, you could tell like, hey, maybe, she's trying to hide something. She's not secure about something. Something's not right. And so I said, that makes for a bad competition, but you guys asked for her to be in here. So I did check her out. I'm going to be honest with you. Just from looking at her face, she's a knockout type beauty to me. I'm going to be honest. I love her lips. I love her, I love those rings that she has on her those piercings that she has on her lips. Actually, glasses go nice with her. I think she's a nice woman, beautiful woman. So I wouldn't understand why she wouldn't show herself at all. It's very strange. Now I do have I love women of all sizes, human women. I think they're all beautiful, honestly. Now, if you're a bigger woman, and I can't even lie about this, I'm just not fond of a fan of the Jabba the Hutt build up. If you're all the way around, I'm not going to talk about anybody and try to bring them down, but I just say in that case, now that's the time you have to start working. You always want to be in the best health possible, but that's the time you got to start working. I'm not attracted to that. But I'm going to be honest. If you're a bigger woman, but you have some shape to you, I don't care if you got extra stomach or whatever. If you got some shape, guess what? I'm good with that. If you got some shape, you could be overweight, but if you got some shape to it, because I like petite women as well as thicker women. You know, it just, you know, depends on how you carrying it and stuff. So I've dated some locomotive type women as far as being thick now. You know, and they would be considered as fat by some people, but they had shapes. See? And so for me, that's when you're a BBW, when you're big and you got the weight, but it's a shape there. If you ain't got a shape now, you done went past BBW. So I don't know what Alice, she doesn't seem to be, for me, to be some sort of a Jabba the Hutt build up. I think she's probably a girl that's just a bit bigger, you know, but has a nice little shape. But she's probably, you know, doesn't even realize that she looks great. That's what I think. But with all that said, there's no real information to go on physically. And I've heard her talk a little bit, and I sort of like what I hear as far as just she's a creative from what I hear, and I like that. I like that a lot. What I mean by that is I'm not going to even share it. I'm gonna take this down now. But she got like a couple of videos on there where she calls it E-Tot Alley on her videos, and I do actually love this little series that she does, because in this series she plays with these toys and basically these dolls in different little situations, and I was laughing because I said, it's sort of funny, Allie. You're doing it, you know, you're living that little fantasy with your dolls and stuff, and she was making the little worlds for them and all this stuff, and I was sort of laughing like, somebody might look at this and be like, this harmful. But that's exactly the same type of thing that people may come down on a doll owner for, using his imagination. That's all he's doing. But I really was sort of enjoying those. But once again, she's totally out of the picture, nowhere to be found. But on one of the videos, she actually shows herself a little bit, just a little bit. You still can't see her body, so that's why I'm not going to even share it. You still really can't see her body. But I could just sort of see her in her natural element a little bit. And I just say, it's just not, I could just tell something missing confidence-wise. So you're probably knowing what's happening here. So what's happening here is Alice Anguisse will lose this first round. Not because I think she has a stinky vagina, because she's a bigger woman. She's a very attractive girl, to be quite honest with you. You know, just facially, that's the only thing I can see. Very cute. And I like her mind. But the reason she's losing is she gets an eye. She gets an eye for incomplete. You know, I don't know what the hell is going on really with her. Other than, you know, just seeing a glimpse of her face. And, you know, seeing a very small glimpse of, I think, her body. I really didn't really see her body, honestly. You just sort of see her face in that other video as well. But it's just the way that her channel is constructed leads me to believe, like, you know what, she's not really secure about herself in some way. And for me, that, and, you know, just letting you guys, that's not going to allow me to really give her the judgment that I want to give her as far as, hey, okay, where would she really, really stack up? Hell, I don't know, because she won't give me the information. So I say she gets it incomplete, and she's in the competition mainly because guess what? She's somebody you want to hear about. Like I say, so the verdict is she's cute, seems to be very smart and creative. You know, I'm not going to say her vagina stinks because she could be a bigger girl, because believe me, I've been with some bigger girls who've had some pristine vaginas. So I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say that she does lose to her friend, Renee Draws. And I didn't go into real great detail with Renee Draws, because as I was sort of looking over this round of the competition, I said, yep, I'm going to just save Renee for the championship round, because, and congratulations, Renee. I'm going to say, you know, breaking her down more in this championship round, because she's won this one quite easily, just based on the evidence. You know, quick rundown on Renee, beautiful girl. Matter of fact, let me see. I might be able to, let me see something. Because honestly, a lot of these girls are pretty private, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of them don't, they're not the typical, hey, let me show you everything type girls. I'm gonna be honest with you. And Rainy is no different. She's a bit of a more private type person too. I struggle just to find this picture that I have on my thumbnail right now. Just to give you an up close view of who she is and let you know who actually won this round. I was able to dig this up, thank God. But she's a very beautiful girl, in my opinion, and just a hell of a smile. Uh, and I definitely, I actually love that little frowny face right there. Super, super duper cute. I'm going to go into more detail on her in the next round, but I'm gonna leave her alone for right now. But I just want you to see who, see up close who Allie lost against. I know I had her in the other video, but Allie really doesn't have any pictures that I've been able to find, aside from that little YouTube channel that she has. So other than that, you see the little thumbnail picture that I have of her. That's it. And she's very cute. Like I say, very cute girl. So with all that said, Rainy wins round 1 against Alice Anguisse, due to Alice Anguisse getting an incomplete, basically. So now we go on to the next round. And in this round, it's a very interesting round. We have, and I'm going to find her right quick. We have the beautiful, I just say this, we have Sheila Aliens and we have Krista Nova. And I'm going to be honest with you, both of these girls are a bit of a mystery to me. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Both of these girls are a bit of a mystery to me. Because Sheila Aliens, I heard about her a long time ago when people was telling me about, putting her on the scent competition, right? It was like, yeah, man, put, Sheila Aliens on here. Put Sheila Aliens on here. And I'm like, okay, I go ahead and put her on there or whatever. And so I immediately started doing research on this girl, right? This is towards the beginning of the competition. This is a while back. I've been thinking about Sheila for a while. So man, I ended up doing some research, and I think like I said, let me stop sharing this right quick. But I ended up going on her Insta, right? And man, let me tell you, I can go ahead and show y'all though. Yeah, I can go ahead and show you. Let me tell you something. First I did a search. I think I searched for her on the net. Then I went on her Insta. It is dog. When I went there, I was like, what the hell is going on? You see negatory of her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to show anything of her family member, but you just see, let me click on something. You just see stuff like this. Is it gonna click? You see more or less, some art and you see all these like AI pictures and stuff like this, right? This is the main thing that you see. And I'm like, damn. I was thinking the same thing what I said about Allie. I'm like, damn, how can a woman not have any pictures of herself? This is crazy. And only thing you see is stuff of UFOs and stuff. Now, here's a red flag for me. This is supposedly her. And I don't count it. I'm going to tell you why. Look what she says. Old MySpace pictures from my modeling days. I don't give a damn about no old MySpace pictures. You know what I'm saying? That was from 85 years ago. So I don't want to see that. So mainly I can keep on going, and the only other thing you'll find is this. The only other pictures of her you'll find is her with filters on. And so I'm going to come back to her. But that's one thing I don't like about Sheila is, you can't even find a picture of her without a damn filter on. As far as the beautiful Krista Nova, let me bring her up right quick. I don't bring her Insta up because actually her Insta is actually a private Insta. So I hate people like that. Now, I don't hate people like that, but I hate when people, it's not even that serious. Get out. I mean, come on now. It's not that serious. Now, I'm sure if I hit follow, she, would allow me, but I never hit follow, and I wasn't going to try to follow her today and get her to open it up today. I'm like, forget it. It's not really that serious. But let me see if I can find. I'm going to show you a picture of her right quick on my YouTube. I'll show you a picture of her. Yeah. So this is good. Yeah. So. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good enough to just show you, because I ain't going to show you anything, right? I'm just going to show you that right there. Okay. Okay. So this is Kristen. Well, this. Okay. In this first thumbnail, forget it. It won't let me. It won't let me. It won't let me show you, like, sort of show you. But you can sort of see her face in these thumbnails.
It's Freddy's new Oreo cookie peppermint shake, a festive blend of vanilla. Okay, we're gonna be.
But that's Kristen Nova pretty much. You know, I show a video of her later, but you can't see her eyes right there. Let's see if I can find a picture. Find her. Okay, there she is with her eyes. Okay, so that's Kristen Nova. That's Kristen Nova. So you can actually see a clear picture of her. I'm gonna get her off the screen, but that's Kristen Nova. So back to my girl Sheila. I've heard a lot about Sheila and stuff, and even back times when I've been on the Jack Show, she always complimented Cecil and things of that nature. And I actually seen a stream or two of her. She used to do these streams with Camel Moan, I believe. But I'm gonna tell you what I really love about Sheila is she has a mind very similar to mine. I'm gonna say that. I love that about Sheila because she's into UFOs and she seems to be into conspiracies. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. But when I got to researching her, what I don't love is every damn thing about you is about the alien. I mean, what I mean by that is everything about me, you can go throughout my videos and be like, oh, he talking about dogs. But what I'm saying is you don't ever see her. I'm not a fan of people who do videos where you never see them. And I'm like, I promise you, I have been researching her. I had been researching her for a while, a long time ago. I stopped, of course. But when I was first like really looking at her hard, I said, you know what? Is Sheila Aliens really a damn alien? And I was not joking because I said, you can't even really find a scent of this woman on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Her real face or anything. I said, what the? It's funny. That little MySpace picture, I forgot when I ran across it, but that, like I said, that's the only semblance of a real human damn near that you're going to find. And I said, once again, that's so strange for a woman. You never see her, right? But here's the worst part about it. Every time you do see her, she has a damn filter on. I didn't even know it was possible to have a filter on while you're doing a live stream. I didn't even know that was damn well possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what she's using to do that. Maybe she's doing it off her phone. I don't know. But she even has filters on live streams. And I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe she doesn't know, and maybe because I think she's married, so she doesn't care, or she has a live-in boyfriend or something like that. I don't know. But I know she got kids and stuff, so, and I want to bring her family up. But I'm just going to bring that up because maybe she just doesn't care. But maybe she doesn't know. But guys hate filters. I hate them. And I don't know any guy that like it because you know what? It's fake woman. Don't nobody want to see no damn fake woman, a fake representative. I don't know why women think we like to see that crap. And why would you want to show yourself looking fake when that's not how you look? So for me, it's red flags because the only pictures that she's comfortable showing are those from those a million years ago modeling days. And now everything she shows now is in a damn filter, meaning that she don't feel good. Something about her face she don't like. I said, look, and I'm serious. Maybe she is an alien. Maybe she is from another planet. Maybe she's trying to hide her identity. I have no idea. but she seems smart. I love her creative mind, and I love the art that it seems like she does. So it's a lot that I like about her, but she really freaks me out with that. I may freak out with my lifestyle, but freaks me out is not the right word, but it's just like something spooky about how she just you never see her in her normal form. It's like, what the hell is going on? And I have a good friend. I'm not going to reveal his name, but over the months, he's a big fan of Sheila Adams, and I have no idea how. Honestly, I'm talking about like from a attractive standpoint, because you'd never see this woman. And I don't, like I say, maybe he likes filters. But I have a good friend, when I say friend, I don't know him personally either, but he's sort of been sticking around with me for my journey as far, he's been messaging me over months and stuff like that. He's a big fan of Sheila. And so he always sends me little messages like, hey, he said, I think I can look at my inbox now, and I've got like 3 messages from him. And he's like, hey, Sheila actually don't have a filter on today. Go look at her. So I got like 3 links for YouTube videos, supposedly, where she actually decided not to put a filter on. I didn't go look. You know why? I'm not finna give somebody credit for not having a filter on 1 out of a million times, and then I'm supposed to go run over there to see that. No, the evidence is already in. When you're hiding that much, when you got a filter on 1,000,000% of the time, you can't find a semblance of your body anywhere. The only time I even know you're alive is when you're complimenting Cecil on the Jack Show. I said, nah, bad sign. Me personally, I don't think that she has a stinky vagina. But this is just how I envisioned it. I said, I don't even know what type of vagina she may have, because I really do think she could be alien. Literally. I was like, man, it's something up with this girl. Maybe she is a literal alien living amongst us. So I don't really know what type of vagina she could have. And then I started thinking, like, maybe she has some of these futuristic mechanical type vaginas or something. And in that case, it wouldn't smell, it wouldn't have a bad smell, but it wouldn't smell good. So I'm like, it wouldn't smell good, it wouldn't smell bad. So I'm like, nah, Sheila, she doesn't strike me as the stinky type girl, whether she's an alien or half android or whatever she might be. She doesn't strike me as a stinky type. But also, I don't really know what the hell type she is, But with all that said, she's definitely losing this first round, for being so hidey, for being so filtery, for having UFOs 1,000,000% of the time and nowhere. Nah, for me as a guy looking to be attracted to a woman and, see what's going on, red, bad signs, without me even bringing up Christinova championship. So that's why I say this one is going to be short, because Alice Anguisse got it incomplete. And honestly, in a way, you could damn near give the same score to Sheila, because, it's an incomplete for a different reason, though. Because Sheila, she really freaks me out from a standpoint of, where is she? Where the hell is she? And when I see, like I say, even it's been times where I've seen her on a live stream, I couldn't even look at it, because I'm like, she's in a filter. Who does this? God bless you, Sheila, but who the hell does whole live streams and filters? I'm like, what the hell? I said, nah, I can't give a woman like that a win over a woman that's going to be natural. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be confident in who they are. And I actually have a clip, man, from a girl that I'm a big fan of. And I'm going to send this out to Sheila, man. She needs to hear this. She needs to hear this from my friend. She gonna go on a little diatribe before she gets to the funny part. This girl gonna go on a diatribe before she gets to the funny part. But I'm gonna share this. Hold on. Where's she at? Oh, here she go. I'm gonna share y'all a little bit what my friend says about being ashamed of how you look. My friend will tell you, man, you don't need to be being ashamed of what you look like. I had to see what time she gonna start talking. I had to put my headphones on for this. This is so crazy. This girl is a trip. I gotta get it to the point, then I'm gonna share it with y'all. But if you out there, Sheila, listen to my friend, man. Listen to my friend. She gonna tell you, man, the attitude you need to have so you can stop using them damn filters. Cause them filters and hiding and stuff, that is ridiculous. So listen, my friend gonna get and it's funny. The name of this video is called Invaluable Advice. Tell her how you feel, Alex.
On my fucking page, I want you to remove yourself from my page. You are too. I have fucking something in my nose, probably, because I don't want you around. Like, you're just too stupid. You know what I mean? You're too fucking stupid to be around, okay?
She gonna tell you.
So there are also some like trolls because it's not a pretty picture of me. Like, I don't care. That's the thing. You know what I look like. You know what I look like. And every angle, you know what I look like. I don't care. I am not ugly. Okay, that's why I don't give a fuck. You know what I look like. Think I'm putting a filter on this? No, I'm not. So it's like, yeah, that.
You hear that, Sheila? Do you hear this woman? That's the confidence you supposed to be having. Get off of them damn filters. Listen to this. Listen to my girl, Alex. Let's tell her, Alex.
Because I don't want you around. Like, you're just too stupid. You know what I mean? You're too fucking stupid to be around, okay? So there are also some like trolls because it's not a pretty picture of me. Like, I don't care. That's the thing. You know what I look like. You know what I look like. And every angle, you know what I look like. I don't care. I am not ugly. Okay, that's why I don't give a fuck. You know what I look like. Think I'm putting a filter on this? No, I'm not. So it's like, yeah, that picture.
You see what I'm saying, Sheila? You hear what Alex said? You know what I look like. You know what I look like. Do you think I'm putting a filter on this? That's the attitude you're supposed to have. You know what I look like. What? And like I said, I can't give you I can't even take you seriously in this competition. I love you. You seem to be a great spirited woman. I'm going to be honest with you. I love the comments that you always make on Jack's show. So this isn't to beat you up. And I want to beat you up, but I don't get an idea at it. But I'm just saying, I've always hated the fact that you are always in the filter. And when I heard Alex say this, literally, I think she did this the other day. I said, one day ago, I said, ooh wee, she talking to Sheila Alias. Let's listen to it one more time for Sheila. It's so fun.
Because I don't want you around. Like, you're just too stupid. You know what I mean? You're too fucking stupid to be around, okay? So there are also some like trolls because it's not a pretty picture of me. Like, I don't care. That's the thing. You know what I look like. You know what I look like. And every angle, you know what I look like. I don't care. I am not ugly. Okay, that's why I don't give a fuck. You know what I look like. Think I'm putting a filter on this? No, I'm not. So it's like, yeah, that picture did not.
I'm dying, man. Oh my God. You know what I look like. You know what I look like. See what I'm saying? That's the confidence you got to have, Sheila. So, Lord have mercy, I'm finna die. Woo, Lord. You know what I look like. That's what I'm saying, man. So, with all that said, woo, let's move on. We ain't gonna draw this out. So, in the championship round, I have, and I'm gonna go in more depth about these ladies now. In the championship round, I have the beautiful Irene, better known as Renee Draws, versus the beautiful Krista Nova. And now I can go into more depth about both of these girls. I'm going to be honest with you. In a way, this round is a bit unfair to Renee because I just know more about her. She's more of an open book. You know, some of these, like I say, some of these girls, and I include Allie in this, she's not a open, she does that content on her channel, but it really to me doesn't focus on her to me. You know what I'm saying? She just, you don't really see her, and that stuff doesn't focus on her. Even Sheila Allen, she's posting about UFOs 24/7. So, or AI art. That's not about her. You don't know a damn really, you don't really know about her now. She gets on her live streams and talks, but like I told you, for me, it's unwatchable because she's in the time that I saw her, she was in a filter. And I don't know about everybody else, but she sounded intelligent from the few words I heard her say, but as soon as I saw the filter, I got the hell out of it. I'm like, I don't want to see you in that. And it's the same like I've always told Anna and all the other girls. I don't know why women don't understand that they're more visual than us men. I don't understand why they don't understand it. So I always tell, like, if I go to a stream and I see Anna or one of these other girls that I'm expecting to see, and they have a black screen, a lot of times I'm getting out of there. I don't want to see this stream if you ain't showing yourself. Now, if it's other girls around, I might still stay around and look, but it's never a good thing when you're a woman and you're not showing yourself. You ain't got to show boobs and all this, but a man just needs to see a woman. So I don't know why they think like that. But either way, as far as Krista is concerned, she shows herself. I can sort of see her personality, but she, to me, is still a very surface level person to me. You know what I mean? You don't really just see deep into her, in my opinion. From what once again, I haven't seen every one of her videos, but when I just scan through her videos, it's not that deep reflection that I need to sort of see who she is. And so I've sort of seen a bit more of Rennie in her natural mannerisms. I just say that. And let me put her picture up here while I'm talking about her, because she is a beauty of a woman. Let me put her picture up because I'm going to break Rennie down first. Rennie! And I always call her Rennie, even though, most people probably call her. I can't believe I ain't following her on the gram. But yeah, in case I just follow her. In case most people call her Irene, she's a cutie, though. I like this picture of her right here, though. Even though I don't know if she does, but I do. So let me show that right quick. So, now, it's funny. If you see my girl Himawari in the background, she does look similar to Irene, and that was totally by mistake, right? It definitely wasn't on purpose. Irene is a sweetheart, beauty of a woman, right? And when I first ran across her, somebody was like, "Hey, yeah, do Rennie draws, put her in the competition." And I've told my brother, we talked about this before, me and my brother, I brought this up to him. It's so funny because when I first heard of Rennie draws, I expected to go over there and see her in her panties, because people don't understand. In the South, we don't call underwear. If a man is putting his underwear on, he doesn't say that. He'd be like, "Man, I'm gonna put my drawers on." Hell, even a woman can say that, "Man, I'm gonna put." He came over there and I was in my drawers. They'll say this. They'll say that word. Now, more likely they'll probably say panties or something like that. But drawers is a common name for people being in their undergarments. Down south. So when I first heard the name Rennie Draws, and I guess the man in me, the first thing I started thinking about was, what am I finna see over here? And it was so funny how ignorant I was to her name, because when I got over there, I was like, "Oh, damn." I said, "Oh, damn, she's an artist." I be forgetting about the Comics Gate community and all of that stuff, and shouts out to Comics Gate. God bless you guys. But yeah. So I got over there and I'm like, "Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with let me show another picture of her too, her little fine self." I said, "This ain't got nothing to do with 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 her being in her drawers." I said, "This ain't got nothing to do with that." And I did go through a few of her videos and stuff like that, and was examining her. And honestly, I was getting a bit of the Ali Sanguis, Sheila Aliens vibe of, damn, man, this woman ain't showing none of herself. But to her credit, she had a few good videos, even if it didn't show her whole body, it gave me an idea of, what her body may look like. And she had some great teeth, lips, all that. So I really like a lot about her. And I only brought Himawari of my doll over there is because, man, when I was choosing my Iron Tick doll, I wasn't thinking of anything about Rainey whatsoever. I had found one head that I really liked, which isn't the head that's on the doll now. I thought I was going to like that other head more, so I chose one head first. And the owner of Iron Tick doll, he was like, "Hey man, I asked him. I said, hey, I want another head so I can see. I want an Asian head because I don't have an Asian head, and I said I want to sort of see, what another head is going to look like on their body. And God, I'm so happy that I did because it's even better on their body. But so I chose the head out, and I thinking nothing of Rainey whatsoever. It's funny because when I saw that head, I didn't think anything. It didn't look anything like Irene to me. But you know why? Well, it's hard to say that now because she has black hair on. But when I saw it, it was just like the makeup and the hair. It didn't look like Irene to me. But man, I was once I got her home, and I was like, "Oh, she's beautiful." And I decided to go with the Asian head. I was looking at the Jack Show or something one night, and my guy John, shout out to John and the Jack Show, John said something to the point where he was like, Jay's doll looks like Irene. And I'm like, what? I was like, what? My doll looks like Irene. And man, they brought up because my doll has, of course, blonde hair. My girl has blonde hair over there. So he brought up an old picture. I haven't found that one. But he brought up an old video where Irene had blonde hair on her head. And man, I can't lie, she looked damn near identical to Himawari. But it's funny how it worked in reverse for me, because I already thought that Irene was a nice looking woman. But when I saw the resemblance to Himawari, after I said, damn, I know Irene is fine now because Himawari was blowing my mind. So with all that said, I think she's a great looking girl. And she did show me more of herself. So I give her that credit. But let me just go ahead and say this about her personality, and I don't want to beat around the bush. She said something that touched my heart a long time ago. She was talking about on a stream, and it's just like I didn't write it down. I just wrote it down in my heart. I can't lie, because I said, you know what, this one right here touched me. I love to empathize. So she said she was talking about and I could have the story a little wrong, but it's pretty much the story. Supposedly, when she was a little girl, and I'm not going to even come down on parents. Parents, I'm going to do a show about it, actually. Parents don't always know what they're doing when they're parenting us. They don't know everything like we think they do as kids. But make a long story short, Irene was just painting a picture of when she was little. I think that she was actually noticing that she was looking good, noticing that she was getting attractive, or I think other people were noticing that she was getting attractive or something to that degree. And she said something to the point where her mother said, hey, I don't know whether she told the friends don't call her pretty, or I don't know whether she told Irene, hey, don't be calling yourself pretty or something. But the way Irene explained it, she sort of explained how she was sort of taught not to sort of think that she looked beautiful. And so I was just really empathizing with her on there, because I think the way she was sort of explaining it is that didn't leave the best impression on her. And I still want to send God bless out for her mother, because hey, sometimes when parents say or do things parenting wise, they don't know if it's if it's going to harm you, like in a negative way. They may think they're doing something good. But I say this, I think it may have led her to be a little insecure. I think so. But she has no reason to be, believe me, because this woman is smoking. I say the one good effect of that is a man does not, I don't like no cocky ass woman. I hate these women who, I'm fine. They'll tell you they're fine on Instagram. Yeah, I know I'm fine in this. What? You can, hey, it's cool. It's cool to wake up every day and say, oh, I look good. But when you start saying I'm fine on Instagram and announce, I did a show about that, or I talked about that before, like, that's unattractive. I don't want to hear you telling me you're fine. Nah, now you don't look as good. So in a way, I'm sort of glad that her mother got her a little bit humble to where she's not acting like, "Ooh, I'm so fine, yeah," because that's actually attractive not to be like that. So that's going for her. I do have to say one. Let me show you guys this picture of her right quick. I'm still on my Rainy trip for a while. Then I'm gonna go to Kristanov because this is the championship, and so since the other girls got eliminated sort of early, I said that I was going to take a little time on these two girls a little longer. But I want to show you guys this right quick. Old school. I went way back in the time capsule on Rainy. This is one of her early videos. And I'm not even going to show a whole bunch on it. It's just I just want you to see her. Really. Back at an earlier time. And you know, she still was looking good. It's just good to be able to go back in a way back machine and see that, hey, she was still looking good. But I love this because she got a it's funny because she got pink hair on here. Let me put my headphones on. Hold on. It's funny she got pink hair on here.
Make money off of art, and I thought I would do a quick video and answer that. This is the first video of this kind that I've done. I've done a few others. They're all sort of videos of me working or tutorials and stuff.
Okay, so I ain't got to show a whole bunch, but you sort of hear her voice. I love her little shy mannerisms. See, she's like, oh, you know, I haven't really done a video, you know. So this is, you know, like I say, she is sort of that. She doesn't really show a lot of herself, but even she broke out of her box and says, okay, I'm gonna show people myself at some point in time, you know. So she's done a couple of videos like that before. And that's what I was getting at. Like, even when you're just completely shut in, it's good to have shown yourself once or twice. So that's Rainy. I'm going to go back to her thing because we're still on her. I'm going to go back to her thing because I'm almost done with the with closing my thoughts on her out. So let me just go ahead and say, aesthetically, she's a beautiful girl. I've seen her in several pictures. I've seen a full body picture a little bit more. I don't know how fat the backside is, but I think it's good enough, you know, just from the shape of her body and stuff. So I like all of that. Like her personality. And one thing I really love about her is her tenacity, you know, as far as her work ethic, man. It's just some people you could just feel. I can feel that she works 24/7 at what she loves to do. And honestly, man, I try to work 24/7 at what I love to do, but man, I do try to balance it a little bit here and there because I want to keep all the love that I have. And I hope she still, you know, you still got to have a little balance. So hopefully she puts a little balance in there. But I think that she goes a bit overboard more often than not. And that's admirable. I've always said, man, if you're going to get a human woman, you need to get a human woman that has something going on to where she's not taking up all of your time, to where, hey, guess what? She can be busy where y'all are not up in each other's faces 24/7. You know, you be busy, she be busy, then you guys come together and it can be explosive. But here's the deal. I will say this. This is the first negative that Rainy could have is her work ethic. Is her work ethic. Because this is a scent competition. And nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect in this, where, you know, you're going to have your slip-ups and things of that nature. So I have to judge those because everybody in this scent competition I consider to be attractive. And for the most part, we're going to assume that everybody is pretty clean, you know, but we have to split hairs and say, okay, who's not only the cleanest, but who do I think has the best fragrance? So as far as Rainy is concerned, I'm going to be honest. Her work ethic could be a negative. I'm going to tell you why. Me being empathetic, I like to put myself in people's mind frames and stuff. But as far as Rainy, I think she borderlines on workaholic. And I think she works herself too much. And if I were to talk to her, she were to be honest, she'll probably tell you, yeah, even though I love what I do, I probably do burn the candle at both ends. I shouldn't work as much as I do. And this is the problem. I do think that she works so much that sometimes she can get neglectful of freshening up, you know, not all the time now, not frequently, but I just think she has those nights where she may be prone to pulling a 24-hour shift. And guess what? She can start getting a little, you know, where she can start smelling herself a little bit, or wake up a little not as fresh as she probably need to be. And I'm not even talking about to a just stinky standpoint, but just a little, hey, I'm alive. I sort of said something similar to this about Anna a long time ago, because nobody's perfect. Every woman is, you got to give every woman a day or two a year where, okay, something may not be quite as, anything can go on. She could slip up. But I do think that some days for Rainy, where she's maybe not as fresh, is probably because she's working too hard on damn fiendish 24/7. And then that vagina might get a little fiendish. So that's really the only negative I can think of for Rainy, because it's one other thing that could be potentially negative. Man, I don't know if Rainy knows this, but most of us men often imagine, if you're not Asian, of course, you're gonna imagine being with an Asian woman. And I'm no different. I always used to be like, man, I wonder what it's like being with an Asian woman, because it's not a lot of man, I can't think of the word. It's not a lot of diversity as far as dating here in Memphis. Most people just date what their races are, who's similar in pigment. And so I never really got a chance to date anybody. I've dated like a couple of Caucasian women, and I've dated a couple of Hispanic ladies and things, but not a whole bunch, And I never could find an Asian woman to date. And when I was living in LA, I mean, no offense, those Asian women were all over me, literally. I mean, they were all over me. And I was on a mission. I was following another dream at that time. I talk about that probably another time. But I was trying to do something else in the entertainment world. But man, I ended up sort of staying. This is crazy. This Asian girl got word that I was living on the streets, because I was like sleeping on a park bench and stuff. And she was like, man, you can come stay with me. And so I went to go stay with her for a while. And man, she was a little sexy thing, just like I like, about 5 feet. And I was just like, man, I always wondered what this Asian vagina is going to be like, what it's going to smell like, what it's going to look like. Because, man, I always had a vision of it being just a small, little, petite little vagina. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's going to just smell just right and look, everything going to be just right. But, she was my, I was living with her, so I never really made any moves on her. I like, nah, I ain't going to ruin it. Man, but one day, man, it's crazy. She was trying to get me to talk to her friend, and I was like, well, I don't know. And one night she came home and just started putting it on me, bro. I was like, whoa. I mean, she came home, jumped in the shower, and came out with the towel on. I was like, whoa. And at that point, it was like, what can you do? You damn near gotta give in, right? And man, all I remember was it wasn't what I want. It was like, damn, I was sort of let down. Only from this standpoint. The vagina, like I say, it was so bland, it didn't have any, real flavor to it. It didn't have that, it didn't have that little scent that I thought it might have, to where it's just really becoming, it didn't stink or nothing, but I tell you, it wasn't the vagina, but her, so to speak, she just, I say this, her body scent sort of gave, it wasn't stinky at all, but it just sort of was a little off a little bit. Not from a stinky standpoint. It's hard for me to explain. And I'm gonna tell you why. That's why I always bring up diets. She just used to eat a lot of sushi and things of that nature, and I guess it just, I don't know, maybe it's in her body to where she didn't stink at all. That's not what I'm saying. It's just it's just some sort of a type of a scent. I can't really explain it. It was just sort of a underlying, not even coming from her vagina, just mainly I think just from her, just like it was just a different scent that I was used to. It wasn't funky or off-putting, it was just something different. So like I say, the vagina, it was just bland, make a long story. And then the sex, it was basically not very great. And so I was just like, man, no offense, all of my ideas of Asian making love to an Asian woman had dropped at that particular point. But to Rainie's credit, I don't judge. I don't say everybody's going to be the same. But you know, that is in the back of my mind. I'm like, you know, because when I see Rainie, I can't lie, I do be thinking like, that thing, you know, I think it looked nice. I think it probably, you know, smell right and all of that. But I do remember asking Rainie what her favorite food was, and she said sushi. So I really wasn't a big, I know she's Asian, so she's going to eat sushi, but I was just like, damn, if I think she eats a lot of it. I was, in the back of my mind, I can't lie, I was thinking like, damn, I wondered if she got that faint little scent on her body, you know, from eating all that sushi. So that sort of goes into the factor of how I'm going to judge this final round. So that's my spiel pretty much on Rainie. I love her personality though. I see her on many a stream. What I do love about her, like I say, she seemed down to earth, cool. And I say this though, last thing I say about her before I go to the next girl. Another thing about Rainie I say is she really gives off nice girl vibes with nasty girl intentions underneath. That's what I really say. Because I promise you'll hear her say it sometimes. Like, I've watched Rainie, like, and she just be saying so nice, prim, and proper, but you're sort of, and I can't even pinpoint it, but you'll hear something come off her mouth that'll sound a bit freaky. Where I'm like, nah, I'm like, Rainie will get filthy with it. You know what I'm saying? Rainie will get nasty in the bedroom. I've heard it in her voice. So, you know, that's really not a negative. You know, in some girls, if I thought it was excessive, where I thought she was just like trying to bone every 2 days with a different guy or something, then okay, I could be like, okay, it sounds like she might have a little nastiness where she just trying to sleep with everybody, but that ain't the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting the vibe of she can put that black lingerie and have a whip in her hand and have you riled up. That's the vibe I'm getting. So that's that on Rainie. I'm gonna leave her alone. Now I'm gonna go to my girl Krista Nova. Let me go to the beautiful Krista Nova, and then we're gonna come to a verdict. Let's see. And I haven't come to any of my comments yet, because I said I'm just gonna finish. I ain't gonna let this draw out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out. So let me go to a good video of hers. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite videos of Krista Nova. Damn near my favorite video of her, honestly. No, I ain't gonna say it's my favorite. It's probably my second favorite, but it's the best video to let you see how she looks. I actually love her on this video. She makes me laugh, honestly. And honestly, before I saw this video, before I saw this video that I'm finna show you guys, I'm gonna be honest, man. I sort of gave her low grades in the body department because I had saw her on a couple of pictures where she literally looked like a stick. And I'm like, oh, that's terrible. I said, that's not good. She's a literal stick. But on this video, where she showed herself, I said, well, I can't lie. She looks pretty damn nice on here. I like her legs and everything on here. So I'm going to show you guys this little video right quick. But this is her doing her little beep. And I actually like this.
Beep.
I can't lie.
Beep.
I can't lie, man. I looked at this video so many times. I looked at this video about 10 times.
Beep.
Because her legs look amazing. just the way she walking there. I said, nah. I said, this girl is fine. I said, no. This girl is fine right here. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know exactly how tall she is. I'm going to say 5 feet to 5'3", somewhere around that height. I can't lie. Her body seems to be somewhere around an 8 or 9. Some people could even go 10, especially butt naked. If you look at her content, if she's another one of these Anna type Thana girls where she's really into anime and all of that type of a thing. As you can see in the background, if you look in the background, all these collections and things that she has, it's a dream for a man that's into this type of stuff. I love anime. So like to walk into a room of a girl this fine and to see all of this anime type stuff, man, you talking about being in hog damn well heaven. I would be losing my mind with this type of a human woman. But just to let you guys know, man, a human woman like this is once again, they're what I call a Thana, and they're very rare to be able to catch a human woman like this. But she's very cute. And here's to me where she doesn't give me any depth of personality to me as far as looking into who she really is. As far as like to me, what I've heard Renee sort of talk about her mother. You know what I'm saying? To me, her channel is mainly just surface level. She's talking about animes or video games or things like that, but she's not really getting delving deep into herself from what I've seen. But I do want to share a piece of this video before I talk more about what I think about her. Where's one of my favorite little videos of her? Oh, it's this one. I actually love this video that she's in. Let me get to the good part. Okay. I share this, and then I'm going to go ahead and give my rundown on her, and then we'll come up with the champ. Let's see. But I actually let me put my headphones on. I actually love this video of her because, I love anime. And in this video, she was talking about Dragon Ball Z. So I'm going to let you hear her voice for a second. She was talking about Dragon Ball Z and their scouters that they use to tell how powered up somebody is. But I let you see a little piece of this.
And that is the one with the soundboard. If you guys are wondering which one to get, sound or not, I mean, this is perfect for just cosplay. The one with the sound isn't that very loud. Maybe I just need to add different batteries to it, perhaps, because it did come with the batteries. Not to say, they were bad or anything.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was looking at this video, I was just turned on just from the simple fact of her talking about scouters, man. Talking about something out of Dragon Ball Z. And what I love is to see when people are truly interested in something. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't just faking now. She likes this type stuff. She don't have those Dragon Ball Z figures in the background for nothing. And all I kept thinking was, Lord have mercy, this girl giving Anna's lips a run for the money. Because Anna has, I can't lie, sometimes I even hate looking at Anna. I don't want to bring her into this, but she was on a Jack show. I just tuned in for 2 seconds the other night, and all I was like, Anna, you make me sick because those lips, Lord have mercy, they make you. I can't even hardly look at them without just be like, you know what? Oh Lord, they make you want to do something. But this girl got some killer lips, just as well. I'm going to be honest. And when I was looking at this video, I love the ponytails and I love the breasts, the little perky breasts. I said, she just giving it in this video. But the thing she's really giving off is just that innocent voice and just really being wrapped up in what she's doing. All of that is super duper attractive. Man, I went through a lot of her videos, and all of them are similar to this. She got a couple of things where she's sort of trying to talk about something serious, but most of them are similar to this, where she's just breaking down, games or whatever it may be. Pretty fun loving. I ran across a couple of videos where I saw things that she ate, and I'm gonna stop sharing it right quick. but I saw things that she ate. She was eating, you know, she was more drawn towards like beef broths and stuff because they went to like this Super Saiyan restaurant and that's what she ordered. You know, she ordered some type of beef or pork or something like that. And I've seen her tweeting a lot, and she was like, "Man, I ain't with these vegans and stuff." And I don't have anything against vegans, but I do love a woman that eats some meat. I'm gonna be honest with you. And so she talks about how, man, I eat steak and I eat this. And I'm like, you know what? I do like her diet. I do like her diet. I like her body. I like her face. She's cute. I like what she's into. So, you know, honestly, this girl has a lot going on that I like. But it's still superficial. It doesn't get deeper. So, whereas I can try to hold Irene's work ethic against her a little bit, you know, I don't have the same thing where I can do that with Angel Vagina, and that's what I call Chrisanova. I call her Angel Vagina because I'm like, you know what, this girl really looks like she wipes her vagina with angel wings, literally. I mean, her I promise you, I promise you, she's a little bit of an angel of a woman. So I'm going to show you just a little something else about her, and then I'm going to make my decision and let you guys know. But like I said, she doesn't give me the depth that I really want to find out about her. And that's the only thing I can sort of really pick at her about, you know. Where's that video at? I guess I could just look at history, but it's somewhere right here. Oh, okay. I'm finna let it load up. Let me see. I hope I can find the part where she was eating it. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I did see that the other day. I said it's something that she was talking about that I wanted to show everybody. And what am I doing? I did. I found it. I found what I wanted to show y'all. She went to eating with her friends, and all of them, you know, she showed what they was eating and blah, 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 blah. But she finally got to getting ready to eat her food. But when she said this right here, I said, yep, I love her diet for damn sure when she said this.
No, I gotta get my sriracha sauce because I love it.
I don't know if you heard her say it, but let's go back a little bit so she can say it.
Because I love it. I even put it in the sauce because I love it.
Come on, man. Let me go back far.
Ragoons.
Ooh, ragoons, right.
Yeah.
Some sauces over here. You guys already know I gotta get my sriracha sauce because I love it.
Okay, now that's what I wanted to show. Basically, when I heard her say that she likes sriracha sauce, I said, oh, yep. Look, I already like her other diet, and that's another winner that she likes sriracha sauce because I love me some sriracha sauce too. I said, yep, I like that. So it goes on, and this is just what she was eating for the day.
I can put it in a little cup.
So I actually went for a nice pho because I've never tried pho before.
So that's something called pho, and I've never had that myself. I think I have actually had that, but I haven't eaten in so long. But I actually have had something similar to this at the restaurant before. But here's the deal. Look at the meat she got in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like what this woman is consuming. So she definitely gets some points for that. I give her that. I give her that. Hold on. I like what she eat right quick. Let's check her. Let's see her eat right quick a little bit. Look at them lips. It's a pretty woman, man.
Can I get some pepper?
Yeah.
So that's sort of funny to me. But what else did I see? I saw something else that had me dying laughing. One of her videos. Let me stop sharing it right quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make my decision. Let me see. Hold on. She did something where I know it's in my history because I just looked at it not too long ago. What she tell that guy? Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. It's probably too far back. Oh no, I think that was on. I don't know. I think that was on Twitter. That's what that was on. It wasn't one of her YouTube videos. But it was so funny to me because she was looking all fine and stuff, and she was just like, it was a guy. I think it was on Halloween, and she said she was gonna mess his little. Is it on her shorts? Let me check that. And she said she was gonna mess his. She was gonna mess his. She was gonna mess his outfit up, you know, because he was dressed all up. She said, "I'm gonna get him out of character." She said, "Would you date me?" And I can't lie, dude face changed so quick. The dude face changed so quick because when she asked, "Would you date me?" It had his mind blown for a little while. I'm gonna be honest with you. It had his mind blown for a little while. She was just, and I would imagine that I might even be like that because she is a sexy woman. If she was to just be like, "You want to get some of this?" I'd be like, "Damn, I just might have to take some of that." But with all that said, let me see what this TikTok look like. Okay. All right, I'm gonna show this, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about her more, and I'm gonna give y'all my judgment. I'm gonna give y'all my judgment. This is gonna be the last little thing I show on her. I like her though. She a sexy little something. And you know, I remember when I was first gonna put her in the competition, somebody was trying to say, like, "Man, she's so innocent." She said, I can't lie, she is like she's just like a walking piece of pixie dust. I mean, she's just so adorable. I gotta give her credit for that. I like that little transformation, but either way, she looked nice right there. So, with all that said, let's break it down. It's the championship round, man. It's really so hard to break this down. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to break this down. I'm going to be honest with you because, and I haven't even tried to come to my comments yet. I'm going to read every single one of them right after this. I get done, whether you stay or not. I'm going to read them all. I just want to see what you guys were saying. But I didn't want to draw this out too much long. I want to go ahead and knock it on out. So when I think about comparing their bodies, I probably would give the slight edge to Kristen Nova, only because I do love Rainie's body. It's a you know, because it's not that perfect petite body. You know what I'm saying? She got a little meat on her bones, and I actually like that. But she probably was going to win the packaging. She was probably was going to win the packaging until I saw that video of Krista with Nova when she did that beat video. That's when I was like, ooh, she probably is just slightly beats Irene on that. I think both of them have splendid personalities, but I've gotten to know my girl Irene a little bit more. So I do give her the edge on that. As far as hygiene, I'm going to be honest with you. The Kristen Nova girl, man, it's just hard to look at her without, I told you, I know she takes a BM like all the rest of us. I know she has to urinate like all the rest of us, but I promise you, she is one of those girls that when you look at it, it's hard to believe that any smell comes out of any hole in her body. I'm going to be honest with you. I promise you, it looks like literally like, man, it's like she, you know, the old term of defecating roses. that's I promise you, she does give you that vibe, like she has some angel dust coming out of her vagina. But she is human, so you know, I know that happens, but man, I just say I know she probably has a day or two where something could go not right. And it may not be all roses down there. I just say that. And as far as my girl Rainey, like I told you, I just think that she's a damn clean woman. Other than having an occasional woman problem like all of them do, I believe that her problem arises where I believe that she may get a little ripe, so to speak, in the vaginal area because she works so long and she doesn't take her break to go ahead and shower up. Not all the time, but I just think she'll get carried away every now and then. She might fall asleep and wake up and be like, "Ooh, that girl down there speaking to me," and got to jump in the shower. So I may give Krista the slight edge, and that's really not all the way fair because I don't know enough about her. As far as the eating habits, I would have to give Krista the edge on that. I like what she eats more often than Renee. I really do. I like her appetite. But it's also another category, man. It's also another category. I know Rennie actually lost that. I mean, not lost, but I know Rennie. I know I told you that story about that Asian girl that I used to date and how something just seemed off. It just like I said, it wasn't a stink or nothing. It just something. I just think it had something to do with her diet, and I wasn't used to that. And like I told you, even the vagina, it didn't have the. I imagined it being like it's gonna be great tasting and all this, and it was just sort of bland and sex wasn't that great. But you know what? I'm just not holding that against Irene because this, I'm just getting a radar that just keeps telling me, Jay, it smells right. It's got to, this one has the right smell. You know what I'm saying? It's, it's like, no, it's like, hey, I know what you saw in the past. And even though she does eat sushi and, her diet, I'm not agreeing with her diet. It's just something to say, you know what? And I guess what I'm saying is it's a category basically that's called just my innate feelings, man. Like what are my spidey senses telling me? My spidey sense is telling me that it's a good vagina there. A very good one. So, of course, I don't have the inside personal stuff on the beautiful Krista Nova. But like I told you, I did describe her with angelic type of vagina. So with all that said, the championship round, I've sort of broken these girls down, talked about them a little bit, showed you a little bit of them. We're not going to take it till forever. So with all that said, the winner and champion of the 4th round of the vaginal scent competition is Krista Nova. And Rennie draws. I'm calling this one a tie and taking them both into the grand championship. The first time in scent competition history. And I'm going to explain why. It's just too close to call. Now, a lot of you guys out there that may be ultra attracted to Krista might be like, no, she should have won. She got the angel vagina, blah, blah, blah. But here's why it's really going into, because all the measurements were already close, as far as I had it. All the measurements were already close. All the categories to me in my mind were close. The only thing that really was hurting Rennie was, okay, I knew a little bit more about her personality, you know, where I can sort of, you know, I don't know, come to another conclusion, maybe about her work habits. You see what I'm saying? But I say, honestly, Rennie really doesn't have any really red flags either. Then it goes on to, okay, who do I think is more attractive or something like that? And I'm going to be honest, I love me some Krista Nova. Lord have mercy, that girl is hot like a little angel. But man, I ain't gonna lie, you know, in a whole different flavor, I love me some Rennie draws. Lord have, and I love her draws. Lord have mercy. I think she's amazing. But I'm gonna tell you, what really made the tie happen was me, and I can't lie. What really made the tie happen was actually also me knowing a little bit more maybe about Rennie also. I think that actually played a bit, even though it hurt her, it actually helped her in the end a little bit, because I don't know. It's just that whole story about her mother and all of that, about how she wanted her to maybe shun her beauty a little bit and all that. And I'm just like, you know, I don't know. It's just something about that whole story and about learning about her. I'm like, you know what? No, this is a valuable vagina, and I cannot just have it losing like this unless, you know, it's just cause. And I think the only way that I think Krista really could have pulled it out all the way from Rennie was if I just had that good personal experience from her to just really dig deep into. But like I say, most of the things I see from her are surface level. She going to cosplays and talking about things of that nature, but I haven't really, and she probably has talked about it, but I haven't seen it. And I told you, I don't have time to see every single thing from these ladies. Now, some of you may be a little disappointed there's not one clear winner, but let me tell you, I'm sorry. That's just how it has to be this time. So I planned on it being 4 grand champions, but as of now, it's 5 grand champions, with Anna the Thana leading the way, being the #1 girl that I chose. Then I have Mandy Summers. Then I have the beautiful Melanie Mack, followed up by Krista Nova and Rennie Draws. So that's 5. So as the competition stands, I would have to probably, in this case, give Anna a bye because she won first. So it's 5 competitors. So I would have to give her some sort of a bye to make the competition work. Or, which is what I think I'm going to do, I can reconstitute 4 of the previous losers and have a round in a couple of weeks. And that way it'll be a total of 6 ladies. And what I would probably do is advance 2 of the girls. Yeah, I would probably give my 2 favorites. I would probably advance them and have them with a bye, and have the other 4 girls duke it out. That's probably what I think that I may do. Other than that, I just leave the spot open and have Thana with a bye. So it's going to be something similar to that. And now I'm going to read every single comment that I got. Because I want to see what the hell was going on, man. I'm going to be honest. Okay, Frank the Bunny says, okay. I got to go all the way back up. So I done missed super chats. I done missed everything. I promise you, if I missed you, I'm sorry. My guy DAS showed up. He said, the switch is officially flipped. Love you, brother. Listen to the stream later. Thank you, DAS. And that's a Dog King Army team member in the house. And he's donating, baby. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the love. Fizz says, what's up, Dog King? What up, Fizz? I don't know if you still here. Matt G said, who's competing? He laughing. Frank says, oh, no, the time has come. Krista, yay. Matt says, who's around too? Krista versus Sheila. I can't wait to see all these comments. Frank says, so a perfect victory, no damage taken. Right. Sully says, J-Dog. Matt G laughing. Sully says, thank you so much for coming over tonight. I am honored. I was so surprised. Thank you. I don't know what he's talking about. Frank the Bunny says, she's on camera nights right now. Frank laughing. And he said, maybe. And John Doe said, is that Area 51 filter? He said, it's that Area 51 filter. Exactly. I hate when she does that. Matt G said she didn't have a filter on 2 weeks ago. Looked damn good. And that's the problem. I don't care how good she looked. When I got to pick out when you do and don't have a filter on, that's a problem. I don't like it. So you lose. God bless you, Sheila, but you can't win when you got a filter, because that's a red flag. Why do you got a filter on 24/7? That's a red flag. Sully, Grizz Waldo says, tell it like it is, dude. Yeah, Grizz Waldo. John Doe says, Callie looks better. John Malin. John Malin says, all women have filters on, to be fair. Makeup, fake eyelashes, eyebrows, lipstick, eyeshadow, all fake to a certain degree. I agree with you, John, but I take that over these computerized filters. And I go even further than that. Sometimes these girls don't have all that crap on. A lot of them don't. And recently, I can't lie, just to give you an example, Venti went on a long stream of no makeup. Even Anna, I've seen her several streams no makeup, just as beautiful. So, you know, the true beauty can do both. But my thing is, with a little lipstick and an eyeshadow, that ain't recreating who you are. Now, a foundation, now that can recreate who you are. But I say this, I'd rather deal with some of the makeup as opposed to these damn filters, because the filters take it to a whole nother level. Imago says extraterrestrial vaginas among us, and they're live streaming too. Matt G says KFC. Malin. John Malin says Whopper early. Oh, okay. John Malin ate a Whopper. Okay. Matt G says Sheila's on string. Frank the Bunny says enough with the damn belching and filters. Man, if she don't belch, I give her that, but the filters are terrible. I'm sorry. If she's listening, you need to get rid of that forever. What are you scared of? I love you, Sheila, but you got to get rid of that. Sully Lounge is laughing. Imago says the advice lady clearly has a lot of Botox, so she really should be criticized. I don't want to talk about my friend Alex. She makes me laugh. Okay. Frank the Bunny said Christy is the champ, calling it now. Frank the Bunny. Matt G says Comics Gate versus Geeks and Gamers. Oh, good. Allie versus Rainey. Oh, sheets. This isn't going to end well, John May. Matt G says Krista versus Rainey. Low effort Anna is far too frequent. Hold on, what do you say? Low effort Anna is far too frequent. Low effort Anna. I know what he mean by that. John Malin says, Krista that retarded chick. Nah, she ain't retarded, I don't think. John Malin says, Irene already hates me, so I'm staying out of this. Oh, really? He tried to now, Caesar, come on now. He said Krista is the one who shut Cesar down at the convention at John Madden. I give Cesar credit if he did try to talk to her. But, man, you know, you can't even get Anna. So, you know, I mean, not to say that Krista's better, but I'm just saying. Man, you know, come on now, Cesar. I hope you kept that damn mask on if you did try to get her. God bless you, bro. You know, I don't like talking about nobody. I got to mess with my guy. Either way, Matt G said, and she should. Oh, talking about shutting Cesar down. Oh, and John Malin said, yeah, that one, Matt. Malin says, our eyebrows are armpits. Matt G says, Rennie's ears are ringing and armpits too. I mean, other parts too. Malin says, blonde hair Asians are unicorns. Man, I just got to stop there again. When they made my dog, I don't want this crap on me. When they actually first made my dog, Himawari, and they sent me the pictures of her with a blonde wig, I was like, what the hell? It blew me away that they had her with a blonde wig on, because I'm not used to seeing Asians with blonde wigs on, but it did something to me in a way to where I was like, I like this. You know what I'm saying? And now that she's here, I don't have any other wigs in the back that I could really put on her because that wig blows me away. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to find some other versions of that, or maybe I'll go dark or something sometimes. But damn, I love that blonde wig. And Rainey looked amazing. I couldn't find that video. I didn't really look super duper hard, but with that blonde wig on, she looked amazing. Zoomy Doll checking in. Matt G says John Malin, true, need a telescope to find them. I don't know what you're talking about. Talking about the breast or something. John Malin says vanity. Malin says Irene is always bringing me down front of her eyebrows, man. Irene, Lord have mercy, that girl. She's a fine woman. Frank Bunny says danger hair. I don't know. Matt G says it's unreal. She can do a bunch of push-ups. That's what John Malin says. I don't know what Matt G talking about. 48 to 14. Matt G says Rennie should spend more time at Olive Garden and relax. Exactly. Linko in the house. He says, hey, that's Rennie. He said, oh, snap, Malin here. He said, Linko says, true, Jay, most Asian chicks with all kinds of crazy will eat all kinds of crazy sea creatures. And Malin says, no, I'm not. Heavy Merlin says Rennie mukbangs all the time. Linko says, true, Jay, most Asian chicks eat. Okay, I'm already read that. Frank the Bunny says she is little. And then Frank the Bunny says beep. I ain't gonna lie, that beep. Wait a minute, I gotta show that beep video again if I can pull it up. Oh, it's so sexy to me. Honestly, now she got a nice little. I like that little beep video. It's so sexy to me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's worth showing again too. I love that beat video. I love that. Look, I love that beat video now. I'm gonna be honest. I love it. I'm gonna share that one more time. I love it. I love that beat video, man. I just don't get tired of seeing her walk up to the camera with a little sexy self.
Beep.
One more time, y'all. Then I'm gonna get back to the comments.
Beep.
One more time, y'all. I'm gonna get back to the comments.
Beep.
The sexy thing, you. Okay. Now, let's see where we at. Lieutenant Johnny K, Dog King Army team member. Say hey to your mama, Johnny. He said, hey, Jay, good morning. I just woke up. Good to see you, bro. Mailing in the house. He said, mentally challenged. I don't know what he's talking about. Linko says, yeah, that doesn't do much for me. I don't know what he's talking about. Heavy Merlin says she turned down Cecil at least 4 times. Cecil was trying at least. At least he tried. I give him that. John Malin said, it's a trap. Johnny K said, sorry, I'm late, but what better way to start your day than with the competition round 4? Yes, sir. Frank says, she's all right for a human woman. I don't know which one he was talking about. Probably Crystal. Lieutenant says, good morning, Malin. Scouter. Frank the Bunny says, Scouters. He got the, yeah, because when he sang Chris DeNova with the Scouters on, that was super, super, super sexy. I'm going to be honest. That video had me interested the whole time. I was like, this girl right here. Because I can't lie. With all the outfits she got, I'm sorry. If she got any type of man, he didn't have sex with her in every one of those. Because I would be having a list of, baby, put this one on next. This one on next. Frank says, Anna always makes me sick. She make me sick every time I see them lips. Oh, Lord have mercy. Frank the Bunny says, whites with angel wings. Yep. Linko says, Krista seems the youngest of the 3. It better be the most fresh. And guess what, man? Some of these younger jokers got the worst hygiene techniques. You know what I'm saying? Wipe them from back to front and all this other crap. Wipe them from the booty to the vagina. So you just never know. Mark N says, wipes with angel wings. What a pickup line. Linko says, Jay's a poor with his word. Thank you, Linko. Power Brain said, hello, Jay. What up, Power Brain? John Doe says, Jay been going off. Frank Bunny says, oh, you like that sauce too? Yeah, I love that sriracha sauce that that Crystal likes. Lieutenant Johnny K says she may have a spicier vagina. Nah, you know what? I didn't really sense a spicy vagina in this group. John says that stuff stinks, but boy, it's good. Man, it's good. And you know, it's only so much of that crap you can eat. Merlin says Irene needs a W after Malin wrecked her. Paul Heyman says Jay needs his own talk show. Late nights with Jay. Paul Heyman in the house. Angel Wings says Linkovich says Angel Wings wins. No smelly holes. John Doe says the system is broken, Jay. Come on now. Lieutenant Johnny K says always go with your gut, Jay. Frank the Bunny says knew it. Lieutenant Johnny K says what? Frank the Bunny said, wow, a world's first. That's what I want to see what y'all was gonna start saying. Linkovich says, what? A tie? Lieutenant said Venti gonna be pissed. Nah, Venti can't get mad now because I love Venti for a lot of different reasons, in her own right. But this competition is a rough one. And man, I don't even know if Venti's gonna make it into this alternate round that I'm talking about doing because I may put her in there. I'm not quite sure. But man, I'm just gonna let you know, just off the top of my head, Venti's already done several things. It's gonna get her, just probably gonna get her excommunicated. So I would hate for her to have to lose twice. So I don't know if I'm gonna put her back in there. I don't know. I may. She may be in there. Frank says Angel vagina beats Asian vagina. Lieutenant Johnny K said, this blew my mind just now. A tie. Yeah, Lieutenant. Sully clapping. Yes. Linko says Jay does his homework. Yep. Frank says too valuable to lose. Linko says most valuable vagina. I love that though. I love that. Frank Bunny says top 5. And Heavy Merlin says Irene's MVP. Like I say, man, I had to go with my gut on this one, man. And I can't lie, in my spirit, I just kept on hearing Irene, man, to be not left out. I'm like, nah, Irene got a very, very worthy vagina. Very worthy. And I have to show her the credit by moving her along in the competition. I'm like, nah, she got to come on. Lieutenant says Venti does get another shot. I'm thinking I might put her in this other one. Oh, I'm already letting you know. I don't like to just tell all my cards beforehand, but Nina will be back. Nina, I was honestly, I was Nina already had me laughing at her even before I did the show, because I said, you know what? If I do an alternate round, I'm bringing Nina back. Val, hey, if you listen to the whole show, Val, I just say you know what I'm talking about. You know what you heard some stuff. I just say that. Marlin is here. That's what James Max said. No, they told me. Malin told me to say Malin. I think he told me to say Malin. Val says, "Hey, J. Dog Hefner, long time no see. What up, Val?" He says, "Thank you for replying on Instagram." Almost definite. I replied. I had been seeing the other one, but I told you. I explained why I didn't look at those videos. Either way. James says, "Hell, John Malin." James Max. And James Max says, "Irene is the true queen. I love me some Irene." Val says, "Jay Hefner, I'm so happy to hear that you finally did Sheila. It is almost like a dream come true." He said, "There are blunt agents in Siberia." And let me just talk about Sheila again. Because I just say this. I do think Sheila is from what I have seen, she seems like an awesome person. And I'm gonna be honest. My true opinion on Sheila is I think she probably is fine. And she probably got some great vagina. She just gives me that vibe. I'm gonna be honest. And if I was really to just see her in her rawness, she probably would have won one of these competitions or been right at the end, or maybe she would have came in with a tie with somebody or something like that. But in her current state, with how she does things as far as showing herself and hiding behind all these filters, and it's just not fair to people who don't do that stuff. I'm like, no. And I'm gonna be honest with you. She just picked the wrong judge, because I not only not like filters, I hate filters on women. I detest them. It's like you just trying to hide from somebody. You trying to hide something. And then you act like that somebody's going to think you look good because the filter is making you look a certain way. And I'm going to even say something about a girl that I love. I love my Thana, but I hate when she puts those filters on her thumbnails or on her Instagram. It makes her look a little clownish. And Thana in her natural look, it ain't many folks just messing with Thana in her natural look, in her just natural look. That girl is a stunner now. So either way, keep on going. Val says naturally blonde. The beat video is cute, man. That beat video, watch out looking at Kristen Nova, because she's so cutie, so anime. You know, she watches all that anime stuff. I'm telling you, man, like, if I had to just let my emotions get caught up with me, I could have gave her like a win. You know what I'm saying? Because you can literally, I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm a dog guy. Look at Callie. I ain't gonna lie, I love Callie. I love my girls. You know, they'll never leave anywhere, no matter if Krista or anybody was to come over here and throw some vagina on me, they wouldn't be leaving anywhere. But I'm just going to, let me just speak frankly, though, about that Krista Beat video and just some of her videos. You'll start looking at some of them videos now. You can let yourself fall in some make-believe love, because she just, you'll get caught up in a little fantasy land because she's so cute. Lips so pretty. And then she gets to, talking all that anime stuff. And you just be like, oh. It reminds me of that Thanos syndrome of, man, a girl is fine and she talking about Dragon Ball Z and she know all the animes and it's intoxicating. Thank you for telling me. Frank the Bunny says the beep is from Mario Kart stream. She would beep when she tried to pass people just for the Lord. Thank you, bro, because I didn't know what that was from. And you're talking to a guy who's always looked at Mario Kart like, why the hell would people play that? And if you love it, don't take offense. I just have always looked at that game like it looks horrendous. I would not want to play that crap. I'm not a big fan of racing games. I have played racing games, but that looks terrible. Now I would play the old Mario Brothers or something like that. I love all those games, but when it comes to those sidebar games like Mario Kart and all this other crap, I'm like, it's terrible to me. Johnny K said it's over 9,000. I don't know what he's talking about. Stinger says, hell, JDKH, mailing militia. Poor Venti, just can't stop that bitch. And that's what Frank Bunny says. Man, Venti just breaks my heart, honestly, because I think she's just so stuck in her ways, and she is an Aquarius, so we tend to be rebellious. So if she's ever heard me ever say stop belching, or not stop, because I don't tell her to stop, but I say it would be cool if she did. The rebellious nature of an Aquarian is she may just be doing it just to spite me. But she doesn't understand. She can spite me all she wants if that's why she's doing it, but it don't hurt me. It's just hurting her as a woman. And like I told you, with a woman with a vagina, they think just because there's somebody still trying to get their vagina that they're okay to act a damn fool. Nope, you're gonna be getting. That's why you ain't getting the right guy. That's why you may be getting a low quality guy, because you got these bad habits, and you think just because somebody's still trying to get the vagina that you're okay. No, you ain't attracting the guys that you might want because you're doing that filthiness. And man, she had stopped for a long time, and I can't lie. I hate when she stops for too long, because she starts really looking more fine and fine. And I hadn't heard her burp in a while, and I was like, damn, Venti getting real fine to me. And one day I turned on, like I said, I haven't listened to her really since, other than what I hear by mistake. But it was about 3 weeks ago. I didn't unsubscribe or nothing, but she built so hard and nasty. And I just said, you know what? You're just too nasty, Venti, with this shit. Excuse my language. I just said, I'm done. I ain't done with her. I still keep an eye on her. Like I sort of see her on Insta and stuff, but I'm like, I got to stay away from her for a second. She just too nasty. And I want to get too deep in her in case she gonna be coming back. But either way, Val says Nina should be last. Nina is the worst. Lieutenant says Nina is worthy of another chance, and I do think so too. I think I need to bring her back. Val says Nina is 4 out of 10 on looks, 2 out of 10 on personality. Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do Nina that bad. No. Val says Sheila was raw today on Camera Nights. I think she would take everybody. Yep. You could think that because she was raw today, but that's my problem. The whole fact that you got to put today on the end. You know, I can't give a girl credit who shows herself one time out of a million. You can't be compared to all the rest because, like I say, why are you if you can show yourself today, why are you hiding the other 364 days out of the year? What the hell are you hiding for? If you don't need it today, you don't ever need it. So by just the simple fact that she uses a lot, like I told you, I'm not a fool. When I go look at her Instagram and I look at that old MySpace picture, from what I can see, the girl looks fine. You know, from what I can see, even through the filter, she looks like she could be attractive. But I'm just not giving anybody credit that does that 24/7. So she can't get credit. Sorry. So she'll never win this competition just based off of that. Why do you think Cece is hesitant to hook up with Sheila when she's practically throwing? Oh, because she's just joking, because she got a man from, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but from the pictures I've seen, she got a man at home. So I think that's all joking anyway. Women just do that anyway. She just joking around. She ain't finna get no real vagina up, because if she wanted to get some vagina up, she wouldn't be, she go inbox and stop playing around. Lieutenant Johnny says, I hate filters too. Val says, I hate filters too, bro. People may as well not be on camera at all. So that's, and see, and you're a big fan of Sheila, and I know why, because like I say, in those other pictures, she look halfway decent. But like I say, when you're all the way in filters, to me, that's a negative. People with filters on don't realize you look worse with the filter, just having it on. You might look at the video and be like, nah, I look better. Yeah. You may look at the filter and actually give it credit and be like, okay, this filter look good on me. But everybody else is looking at it, we know it's a filter. And instead of giving you any credit for looking good, we're saying, damn, what is she hiding? I know that ain't you. I know that's what I think every time. Johnny says natural beauty is always the best. I agree. Val says totally agreeing with you, Dog King. Linko says 100% Jay. I don't dig Anna's rosy cheeks thing. She's doing it. No, I don't like the rosy cheeks thing. And you know, Anna, man, I want her to listen to me. I don't never try to shoot her fake. Look, I think you fine, and I can't lie. I was even looking at Anna. A lot of times when I see Anna, I just be like, she's frustrating me because I ain't saying she's a finer than any woman in the world, but I do know her a little bit personally and stuff. So it's a little bit, you know, you tend to like girls that you know a little bit more about and stuff like. So I am attracted to her, but I can't lie. Sometimes I can't lie. She be looking so fine. I'd be like, you know what? I would literally sew my nose to Anna's butt. I mean, she's so damn fine. I promise you, she be looking sexy to me, right? But that rosy cheek thing is freaking horrible. I freaking hate that damn filter that she uses. I'd be like, why does she think she needs that? You don't look better with it. I don't understand why they do it. It's so frustrating. Frank says, only like Mario Kart 64, Double Dash was all right. I never got into any of them. And that's the thing, Frank. I can't say that any of them were bad or good. I think I played one of them for a split second, but it just wasn't my thing. I was always of the mind frame of, I said, damn, if I'm going to do a racing game, I'd go play the NASCAR game or, you know, something more real racing. I never really liked the that fake racing that looked like that. Linko says, interesting. I'm Aquarius too. Well, if you're an Aquarius, Linko, and I am too, you know, just like, you know, me, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We're just rebellious by nature. Like, let us do our thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, let us sort of do our thing. You know, it's almost like when you try to tell us not to do something, that's when it's like, man, nah, bro, let me do my thing now. You know what I'm saying? That's when now you're gonna get us dug in a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I think happened to Venti with the Belgian. And he says, Val says Venti is nasty. And I'm gonna tell you, man, like, say, man, I can't even bring all the little things. I might have to bring Venti back just to sort of reveal some of the things that I found out about her over the months. Where I'm like, damn it, Venti, because nobody has rooted harder for Venti than me, because I've always said she got the face of an angel and she got the manners of a vagabond, literally. And so I was always rooting for her to cut some of that stuff out so she could possibly win and stuff. But man, so I'm a big fan of hers. But man, she really, she brings it with that nastiness. Val says Venti is 7 out of 10 on looks and 4 out of 10 on personality. I wouldn't give her a 4 out of 10 on personality unless you're just going to beat her up for her anti-man views. Because she does say a lot of stuff, try to be pro-woman or whatever, and anti-man a little bit. So if you're beating her up for that, I understand why. But I actually love her personality. That's why I got the Venti report. Even though it's stuff I don't agree with, I still love her personality. Looks, I don't want to bring that up. She's an attractive woman to me. I ain't going to rank it quite right now. Val says maybe Sheila's turned around. She begins to be on cam more and more. Hopefully she turns all the way around. There's no need for that. It's really off-putting to a man. She doesn't know that. But, women think they're doing themselves a favor by putting the filter on. Women, you don't listen to us. That's your hard-headed problems. We done told y'all crazy asses that we don't care about makeup. We don't care about all that stuff. I'm cool with women waking up. You know what I'm saying? No makeup. We don't look at your stupid ass hairstyles. That's nothing we're into. We see the beauty all underneath that crap. We see natural beauty. Even when you try to put makeup on, we're more focused on natural beauty. Like, makeup never gets me caught up because I'm always wondering, okay, well, I like her, but I'm going to wait till I see her without makeup. Women, you don't understand that? Lipstick and eyeshadow is eyeliner is all you need. You don't need all that other stuff. So whenever you wear all the makeup, just be aware. We're not giving you a full judgment. We're like, you look good with makeup. I'll wait to see. So when you're having a filter on, Sheila and other ladies, I'm just going to let you know once again, you're not fooling us. You're just in case you think we're out there like, oh, she look good. We're not out there saying that. We're out there saying, she got a filter on. I wonder what she looked like without it, because you ain't getting a damn bit of credit with it on. So Sheila, if you're looking at it, just let you know, continue to do whatever you do. I love you. But you're not getting any credit from any men. Nobody has ever looked at you with a filter on and said, ooh, she hot. No, we're looking at you like, damn, what the hell does she think she doing? You ain't fooling me. So, so she's divorced, he says. He says Sheila is divorced. So, okay. And see, I try not to show any of her family or anything like that on stream, because she has a guy or something on her Insta. And I'm like, I try to avoid that. She had a kid or something. I was trying to avoid that. So in my mind, I'm like, she got them kids and she got the guy on there. So I didn't know if she was still married or not. In that case, if they are anywhere in the same city, Cecil need to tap it. Hey, look, I don't know why he thinks he's going to be doing a lot better. You know what I'm saying? God bless him. But trying to shoot for Krista, I give him credit for shooting over, I give him credit for shooting over his head. But if Sheila after you, bro, you ain't worked out that much. I tell you that, bro. You ain't worked out that much. You better take what you can get. If you was fine as you thought, and I love you, Caesar, but if you was super fine, believe me, Anna would have dropped it off by now. Okay, Fizz says, good night, Dog King. Much love, bro. See you, Fizz. Val says, Venti is a feminist. I didn't know that. Correction, 1 on 10 personality. Nah, she ain't a feminist. She just got some views that, she a woman, so she gonna have some views that's sort of against the man a little bit. But, she ain't a feminist, though. Val says, Jay, about a year ago, I almost hooked up with a lady in her late 40s who pretended to be in her mid 30s. This was due to some really good filters. I was so angry when I saw her for real. Ooh, now that's bad, because I was just going to cut you off and say, I don't mind about a woman sort of lying about her age. If she fine, she fine. But if she actually fooled you with a filter and then you saw the real version of her, now that's a deal breaker. Because I can like you in your older version. Let me see you in your real face first. No. He said she also used flattering angles for the photos. She had a effing turkey neck. So I was like, bye-bye. Oh, yeah, you did right. Not just because she had a turkey neck, but because she lied. But I say this, you can't stop a woman from using flattering angles. They all try to stand on their toes, bend their knees, make the booty look bigger, poke out the, I ain't gonna, I love pouty face though. I don't know, it's something about it. So they do all these tricks to try to make themselves look beautiful. So that's commonplace. So Photon says, my friend met up with a woman in her 50s who was using her daughter's photos to catfish. See, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't know why women don't understand. Like, I've actually had it to me where you see a woman and she don't look better as good in person, where they don't understand. Like, you can be heading over a woman's house and your penis can be hard. You know, like, ooh, this girl finna be fine. As soon as you see her, man, you turn to elephant trunk. Like, oh man, you know, she tricked me. You know, you go to soft mode, man, because hey, it ain't what women don't understand. Like, if you give us what we're expecting, then you can keep us, you know, entrenched, you know, with you. We can still like you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see you being an older woman, okay, I know what you look like. I can head over your house. I'm gonna be aroused. I'm gonna head over there, and whenever I see you, I'm gonna be good. If you got a bit of a turkey neck, that's cool. I saw that ahead of time. But when you show me this super duper fine joker, you don't understand. It's just a big letdown in such a way, man. Like it, you know, some guys, they see people catfish because sometimes men get worked up to where they be like, damn, I'm already here. I might as well just go and get the vagina. And see, that's what they're banking on. But you know, a lot of men gonna be like, look, this ain't what I came for, so I gotta go. So it's just best not to do it. Val said if she was, he said, Val says flattering angles and filters is pure deception. True. Val says she was ugly. If she was just ugly, I would have at least left politely. He said, but what she did was inexcusable. Oh, it sounds terrible. He said, also later, I found out that some of the photos she sent me were 10 years. Oh, yeah. Man, you'll be surprised at how girls do that. You super, man, I've seen, like, it was this one girl, man. She was looking so fine to me. And I can't lie, I ended up sliding in her DMs. I was trying to talk to her. Come out, man. She started coming out with the current pictures. Looked nothing like she did. And I was like, damn, them pictures were from X amount of years ago. I'm like, oh, man, they will do that. He said he sent her pictures from 10 years ago when she wasn't a huge beast. He said if she was open about being old and a beast, I could have remained friends. See, that's the thing. Like, that's all the difference. I don't really keep a lot of friend females. You know, I can be cool with females. Like, let's just say Anna, right? I'm cool with her, but I ain't never finna be her. She can friend zone me all she wants, but I'm not friend zoned. As far as we ain't finna be best friends. You can choose not to be with me, but I'm never finna let you be my best friend as a woman. Because guess what? I always tell women, if you ain't in my family, just let you know. I don't see you as no friend. I see you as somebody who I can potentially sleep with. Now, we may have some fun and we may laugh and have some jokes together, but I'm never putting a woman as my friend. I'm never looking at you as my partner. So you can do whatever you want in your mind, but for me, that ain't it. So don't call me brother and all this other stuff. It ain't me. Nope. So I wouldn't have been friends with her. I would have been, you know, I would have just stopped talking to her politely, like, hey, okay, you aren't my type. But that's funny, man. A lot of these older women, they fine enough to get you without the filters. So they can just cut the filters out and just go ahead and fish for whoever they want to fish for. And they going to still catch plenty of guys even without. That's the thing about the filters. Women, you don't need it. You're going to get guys that want you. You're going to get guys that want you without it. Now, if you can't get the guy you want without a filter, then you need to go work out and do whatever you need to do naturally to get to be the person you want to be. But I'm letting you know, a filter don't do nothing but what Val says. Get somebody pissed off and walking out your house. And even if they do get the vagina, that's all they going to get and they done. I know what you mean. He said, Val says, what I meant to say is that things could have been fine if she had lied. I figured I knew what you meant, but whenever somebody mentioned friends and women, I always make it a point to let everybody know, and women know as well. I've told every woman in my life that ain't in my family, I love you. We can joke all day at work. We can be wherever we want. The moment you start thinking, oh, we so cool, the Jay wouldn't get the vagina, I always tell you, that's when you start going wrong. You lost your damn mind. Nope. And it's funny, man. I was friend zoned in junior high one time. And I said then, I'm done having female friends. Not no real friends where we kicking it every day. You got your vagina cocked up in my face and you just know that I'm not going to get the vagina because we best friends. Nope. You're not my partner. I can talk to you. I can joke to you. When you come over my house and you start laying in my bed, we boning. Oh, I thought we was just friends. Nope. Oh, well, in that case, well, I can't hang around you. Well, guess what? You're right. You can't hang around me like this because I ain't no platonic friend. Bye-bye. I love you. Talk to you later. Val says she left a bad taste in my mouth by lying to me. Yeah, that's usually what lying does. I hate lying. It's one of the things I hate worse. Lying and a liar and a thief are the two of the things that are the worst thing in the world to me for people to be doing. But I tell you this, yeah, so I hate both of those things. I'm just gonna leave it at that. EX Lunch Lady says generalizations are bad for everybody. I agree. EX Lunch Lady says peace and love, brothers. Peace and love, EX Lunch Lady. So with all that said, of course, a comment or two come in, I still try to catch it, but we're pretty much caught up with all the comments. We finished today's competition. I just looked up at the clock. I didn't look at it not one time because I was concerned about finishing. So I look, we made it at 2 hours. This wasn't even too bad of too long of a string. It was a hell of a fun string. I want to send God's blessings out to all the ladies, all the participants. If you're interested, please go subscribe to these ladies. We got the beautiful Alice Anguisse. We got the beautiful Renee Draws. We got the beautiful Kristen Nova. We got the beautiful Sheila Aliens. I had my talk and my opinions on everything, but at the end of the day, hey, you can go check these ladies out. I'm still happy that we're in the competition. I still consider all of them beautiful. This is more of a badge of honor than it is a knock on them. But hey, I always say, when you put the best vaginas in the world against each other, you just got to split hairs sometimes. So that's all today was. I had to split hairs to find out who the champions were. And the champion was, and today it was champions. The beautiful Kristen Nova and the beautiful Renee Draws are two champions. So I'm so happy to hand out 2 belts today. The first time in Vagina Scent history. So congratulations to those ladies. If you know them, you can let them know. And thank you guys for tuning in live. Thank you guys that are going to look later. I want to send God's blessing over your life, whatever you're wishing for, hoping for, finances, relationships, health, promotions, whatever it is. We pray that you have it. Receive it, believe it, then you'll receive it. Val says, no pun intended. Lieutenant Johnny K is laughing. And he said, no pun intended about the bad taste in his mouth. So with all that said, guys, it's been fun. Love you guys. See you tomorrow, Sunday, for Reset Sundays. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy your sports. Enjoy whatever you're doing. If you was getting some human vagina, you can get back to getting that human vagina. If you laying down with your dogs, hey, tell your dogs, me and the girls said, hey. And whatever you're doing this weekend, we sending God's blessings over you. We appreciate you for tuning in. Hit the like, subscribe, share. We appreciate the donation from my guy, DAS, Dog King Army team member. And you can always donate if anything you like any of my videos with a super thanks. Live stream, you can do super chat, super sticker. Remember that. And if you ever want to donate and give me all the, you don't want YouTube to get anything, you can always go to my About page and donate to my PayPal or my Cash app. But with all that said, it's been me, J. King Hefner, and the beautiful Cali Sun. Got my girl Himawari in the background, who is a doppelganger of Renee by mistake, pretty much. So we are getting ready to get the hell out of here. We love you. We appreciate you. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and share. But we outs. We outs. We outs. We outs. We outs. We got 2 champions. So we outs, we outs, we outs. We outs, we outs, we outs, we Yeah. Congratulations, Krista, Rainey. Lord have mercy. Them some hellified vaginas. See y'all, man, next time. We out of here.